Welcome back. So we just started off our fall garden and we got our seedlings going. It's been about 2 to 3 weeks. Now it's time to thin them out. So in this video, we're going to show you how to thin your vegetable seedlings. And we're going to start right now. What's going on, YouTube gardeners? It's your boy Sydney from the Nakid Garden channel. In this video, we're going to show you how to thin out your vegetable seedlings if you already started your seedlings for your fall garden. Now, there's particular ways how you want to thin out your seedlings, and the reason for it is if you normally how I normally do start our seeds is I'll start it about one. I put like 2 seeds in each hole. That way, if one seed doesn't germinate, at least hopefully the other one will germinate. Sometimes, like these, it will germinate. Both seeds will germinate. So what we need to do is basically pick one of the best ones out of that. So that way the seedlings aren't fighting for the nutrition of the soil in here. This is some of our seed starting mix that we did ourselves. I'll put a card above here to show you how we start off our own seed starting mix and everything. And when you're thinning out your seeds, you don't want to pull it out for the simple fact, these are a little bit leggy. For the simple fact, if you pull one out, the roots of the one of the plant may be wrapped around the other plant. So when you pull it out, you'll disturb the roots of the other plant. And then if you try to put it back in, you'll probably put it in a shock. So how we are going to do this is we're going to take some peroxide. This is just optional. You don't have to do this. This allows you to sterilize your snips. If you've been cutting anything that had any type of disease, you won't have to worry about it transferring to your other plants. All right, so when you're snipping this off, you just cut it at the bare, as close as you can to the soil. And normally for me, I hate getting rid of any type of plants. I would try to transfer it as much as possible. However, I'm trying to learn from my mistake earlier this year not to have, we just basically had too many plants. So what I decided to do is just go ahead and cut the seedlings off and only concentrate on one. Now the good thing about this is these seedlings that you cut off, you can use these as microgreens, so you can put them in your salad. So we're going to save those off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some of these. I'm not going to do any of our tiny tin tomatoes. I think there's only one like that where it's two in there. So what I would do is I'll probably just cut that off. Maybe.
Mm.
Your parsley, your dill, you don't have to thin out. Your kale, you should do. Most of your brassicas, you want to thin out, especially like your broccoli and your cauliflower, things of that nature. Especially if you're doing carrots, your root vegetable carrots, beets, parsnips, radishes. Because like I said, you're just allowing them to fight the nutrients, and they're not going to grow as well. As you can see from our beds, once we moved out the tomato plants from out of our beds, the pepper plants just all of a sudden just started growing, real well out there. So same thing will apply for your seedlings. Once you get rid of ones where only one is going to be thriving off of the soil, the nutrients in the soil, then the better your plants will be. So we're going to finish these off, and then we'll come back and show you our what we're going to be harvesting for our microgreens ish.
So you coming over to the dark side then?
Normally I would allow Mrs. Naked Garden to do this.
I enjoy this part.
This is the part she enjoys for
This is so painful for you.
Yes, it is. However, since I get to have some microgreens for it, it'd be all right. So I'm going to finish doing these, and then we'll show you our finished product. Alright, as you can see, we got everything thinned out and everything, and we got a lot of microgreens that we could use for a future salad. Just got to wash these off. If you like these type of videos, if this is your first time watching and coming to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and also share this with some friends that are interested in gardening. The next step that we need to do is to do some fertilization, or fertilize these plants to kind of allow them to take up all the nutrients. So what I normally do is do a bottom feed, and if you're interested about what type of how we fertilize, I'll put a card above of some of the fertilization or fertilizer that we use in here. Mostly it's like what is it, molasses, and then fish emulsion, and seaweed, liquid seaweed, and different types of Epsom salt, all that. So we're just going to bottom water, and what I normally do, I try to fill it up to about a quarter of the way of each one of these, so it allows it to do a suction of the when it's taking up the, not only will it get watered, but it will also feed it. So we're going to do that, and then we'll come right back. Alright, we got all of these fed, got them bottom watered. We're in the process of hardening these off. This is the 6th day, so tomorrow will be the final day. Tomorrow is when we're going to leave them out for the whole day, and then the next day after that, that's when we're going to transplant these and finish getting them going in. If you like these type of simple gardening tips videos, we'll put a card of our playlist above. Until the next video, let's grow together.